Hey, everybody.
Hello, advance happy new year.
Yo, all right. Happy advance here. AMG, hey, Jonah.
Hey,
Hello, everyone.
Hey, how is everybody? Um, so let's start off like this. How was your, to start off, how was your,
Pardon?
how was your Christmas?
Oh, a lot of people got drunk during Christmas
Oh, yeah.
and so much karaoke. So yeah, it was fun.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. I
How
mean,
about yours?
my Christmas was, very uneventful, very peaceful, which is great. Usually, kind of hectic with
Hey
family.
T, hey everyone, real.
Hey, Mark.
Merry
Hey,
Christmas,
buddy.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, buddy. But yeah, it was going pretty well. It was very easy, very laid back. Jonah, how was your Christmas?
Oh, we couldn't celebrate Christmas, Brio.
What?
It's family matter.
Oh, I see. Oh, oh. Hey, T, we do me a favor. Are you on Skype
Sure.
as well?
Yeah, I can open Skype. Why?
Yeah,
What's up?
help. I guess Jen's trying. The new host is just trying to get in, but she's being asked for a password. So could you help her
Sure.
how
No
she
problem.
gets in? Well, let's. What are you doing for Jonah? Are you doing anything for New Year's?
Pardon,
Are you going to
Brio?
do anything for New Year's?
Yeah, we will celebrate New Year, Brio.
Nice,
And yeah,
nice.
because we couldn't celebrate the Christmas because my sisters and brother couldn't come here that day. That's why.
Oh, oh. How
Mm.
far away are they?
Oh, my sister, they go to Cebu, and my brother is on overseas. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is the whole
Oh,
family?
they just arrived last day.
Oh, okay. Well, it should be fun then.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right. MG, how was your
yeah.
Christmas?
Oh, it was fine. It was just the three of us, me and my kids, and just, ate outside, did a lot of fun things, and then went home, went to sleep.
Yeah, well, go half the time, man. I love it when it's quiet. What are you doing for New Year's?
New Year's Eve, we're probably going to go to the boardwalk, which is the shore, because there's gonna be like a firework display.
Oh, uh,
Just, like, put your tent up there, stay there until the countdown starts. There's a lot of food stalls, drinks and everything. There's a band playing.
that's
It's
awesome.
more like of a party for everybody in this city. It's open for everybody.
Well, that is awesome. Awesome. Hey, Mark. So, what are you doing, Mark, for New Year's? Anything, Mark? Well, I'm not sure we can hear him. Sam,
Sammy girl, mag-twerk ka na.
can you hear us, Sam? I'm not sure she can hear us.
Oh, it's gone. Okay, there you go.
Sam.
No, she just got disconnected. So I'm thinking that
Yeah.
maybe her connection is a little rough or something. So, well, hey, I'm gonna just get started, and I'll let um,
Jonah!
um,
Hi, everybody.
Jonah girl!
there she is. Oh, hey.
I miss you, Jonah!
I miss you
Oh
too,
my
MJ.
gosh.
I told her when I talked to you, MG, you're like, I got a new best friend.
Yes, Jonah.
Yeah, it's just the umbrella. I feel out of place.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Well,
because you went home to your
My
own house,
heart.
T.
My
We
heart
were telling you to
palpitates.
stay over at the hotel. You
No, you
insisted
both
to
were
go
drunk
home.
and I was drunk, so no. I cannot. My gosh, Bill, if you were only there, Jonah was on the hunt. Like, my God. And I was the person who was hunting for her, like introduce people to her during that night. So it was a
Dapat
fun Christmas party.
should have made a content about Jonah, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have.
Right. That's when you get the gamers up. Hey, Christmas, how you doing, bud?
My internet is not really good.
Yeah. At least Sam let us know. It happens, you know. Um, that happens. Um, so
Jen's
everybody,
here.
yeah, Jen's getting on. So Jen, for those of you who don't know, she did a video. If you've seen the video, she did a charity video at the church. So she's a new hostess. Jen, we can't see you though.
Hi, Jen. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Can you hear us?
I think she's still figuring it out.
Yeah, she's still figuring out the camera at the bottom.
There you go. There you go.
Hello.
Hi, nice to
Hello.
see you again.
Hi guys.
Hey,
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
so we were just going around. Hey, Jocelyn, it's nice to see you. We were just going around telling everybody that how the Christmas was and what they're doing for the New Year. So, Jen, what was your Christmas like? What are you doing for New Year's?
No, we didn't really do much. We just went to church and then had dinner at home. So yeah, that's it. That's what we did.
How did
The
how did the church thing go? I mean, you went and handed out food at the church, and then you decided for the whole community to hand out food.
It was amazing. It was amazing. I was just too shy to take a video because I'm not used to like taking videos and everything like that.
Yeah.
I was too shy, so I don't have a very decent video of me.
Well, that was nice, Jen. Like a lot of people really loved it. So congratulations on your first video. Let's go.
Yeah. So
Thank
she's
you.
also in Cebu, so she'll be meeting up with T to sort of totally
Yes.
comfortable with the camera and she doesn't have a camera like you guys have yet because we got to get it. She's got to learn how to use it, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna have her meet up with T, and they're gonna go around and do a whole bunch of videos and things like that. So, but we have another hostess, and she is based out of Cebu as well. So it's always good.
Welcome. A very big welcome.
Yeah. So it'll
Finally,
be
you joined us.
so. Jen also, it's just so you know the connection. So we needed for I think it was the video for yours too, where the school where we wanted Lachan. So
Yeah.
also co-owner of the farm for the out there in Cebu. So that's how they hooked up and met and everything.
That's right. It was nice.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I think Sam is back, but I don't know how stable her connection will be. But Sam, can you hear us? Well, we'll see. Okay, so this is going to be really short. There's just a few things that I want to cover. So really good stuff. First thing I'll start with sort of our stats where we're at right now. So, and what some of this stuff means, because there's some changes that we all sort of have to be aware of. So the way it works on YouTube, I guess, I mean, it's all new to, it's our first little run into it. So our current subscribers right now, we're at 39,378. So, I mean, it's growing at a pretty steady clip. We're getting a lot of views off of some referral videos that obviously Jen she had taken her video and shared it in her personal Facebook, and then she's asked people in her personal circles to share it out. So that went pretty well. So we got a lot of views, and those views sort of trickled over into other videos that we have as well. So it ended up giving us a lot of subscribers, a lot of viewers, and I'm sure a lot of new people to our content, which is great. So I think if we have an opportunity, you guys do have your own personal socials, sharing out something that you've done and having people in your network share it and them share it and share it. It seemed like it went pretty well. So if we all start doing that, if we haven't been doing it, maybe we have, but it's just a good strategy. But anyway, we actually, the channel started September 24th. So December 24th was 3 months. Well, December 25th, there's 2 levels, I guess, of monetization. The first thing they monetize is you can have like a store, which we don't have a store yet because we're still working on, as you guys know, getting the shirts and getting all of our gear and everything. But we will open a store that will integrate into YouTube because that is now open because we've got that level 1 monetization. They also have this thing called membership. So if you ever see somebody that replies to your videos or on YouTube, you'll see sort of like a little badge next to their name. It means that they're a paid member of the actual site. And because they're a paid member of the site, what it means is definitely take note of that, talk to them. They also, as the paid membership, become VIPs over in PassportBro.team automatically. So they can be in the chat rooms and things like that. Like I was in it earlier and last night, and it was me and a couple other American people, but there were no girls in there at all. So we might want to remind our contestants that a great way to get votes is to be in there, because starting January 1st, the members can actually start voting for them. And so not only can they earn votes doing all the things they've been doing, but they can actually be awarded votes by these members are automatically given votes that they can cast. So if they're in there and they talk to these people, it might help them get votes to win the dream home. So I think that's an important thing to note. Number 1. Number 2, in these live streams, there's this thing now called super chat or something. So be careful when you're doing your live streams. If you see, how normally on the side you see like the messages pop up, sometimes you're going to see a message come up that's bold or it has an outline and it says that they've given $1, $10, whatever they've given. They've actually paid to do a super chat. So, hey, Jamie, so just make sure that you cover those for sure, because those people obviously have donated or paid. So since the 25th, we've had 1 member join and we've had 1 super chat. So what we made in the first day was $10.40 some cents. I don't know. It doesn't even matter. But the point is, it is up. It does work. Now we have, I think we have 600 more hours of watch time, and then we get level 2, and that's where the ads are paid. Now talking about that, we have about 220 videos total on our channel, but 21 of those have copyrights on them. 21 videos out of the 220. I guess there's different levels of copyright too, right? So the level of copyright is there's a copyright where they won't let you upload something, right? Because it's in breach, so it blocks it. But then there's this other one that's kind of allowed and they'll let you upload it, but they're not going to pay you any monetization for it. So we've had more. I think I did return 1 to Sam that she's redoing because she used like one of the Cranberry songs, which the Cranberries, people that did the zombie song. I mean, everybody knows it's very famous. Obviously, it's copywritten. So YouTube was like, no, absolutely not. So they wouldn't even take that. So I sent that back to Sam. So she's just gonna re-edit it and throw it up. So no big deal. But what we have to pay attention to is there's a library. You guys can all search it. I send a link, I think, in the all chat area. And basically you can go in and go like to YouTube Studio as if you have your own account, like your own channel. But in there's an audio library. Just grab your music from that audio library. Because if you do, then we'll definitely be okay. And that's just a note for the editors. T, what are you drinking, man? It looks like you're drinking.
It's just milk.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'll just turn it off.
No, it's okay. I'm just messing with it. Drink all you want.
I mean, we're celebrating my friend's birthday and I'm at her house, so I need to
so we're to believe you're at your friend's house celebrating a birthday and you're drinking.
Uh-huh.
And you're drinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a little milk with something.
Yeah.
Like
with-
an eggnog.
that's-
Yeah, like an eggnog.
with some-
Yeah.
Right.
It's milk, but something's in it.
Yeah. So we just have to be careful with the copyright stuff now. I mean, I'm not going to go back and we're not going to go back and retrofit these videos because honestly, a lot of the stuff that we're putting in isn't for like that's not why we have really made those videos anyway. So we're not going to go back and fix them. I'm just saying it's something to be cautious of or just at least understand going forward that we just can't use any music we want. And
Question, real sorry. The one that we recently uploaded, we can still re-upload it, right? Like the one you
yeah.
told me about. Yeah, okay.
The
Because I
pro-
haven't sent it to the clinic.
Yeah, the problem with re-uploading it, it's not really a problem, but I don't see a place in the back where I can swap out the video because that's go through it checks again. So I have to delete the video and put the new one, which means all the previous views that you've had and stuff are gone because it's all deleted. See what I mean? So
That's all good. Because I haven't sent it to the brand yet.
okay.
So after we re-upload it, the brand can share it as well, and we can reach their audience. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that's the kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We just have to pay attention to now that monetization, just so you know, like we have plenty of hours to get to that second monetization stage. For some reason, they lag it for like a week, but we have plenty of hours. It just, YouTube has to catch up with it. So we're probably 2 weeks away from being monetized for the ads. So
How many hours do we need?
well, we don't really need any.
Okay.
We just have to wait the time because
Okay.
because like the last time they updated our time was like the 24th or something. So I mean, they were always a week behind. You see what I'm saying? So we haven't. I went and looked at our stats. We have enough hours to actually crush that, but they just haven't caught up yet. So we will be having these ads monetized certainly by the middle of January. So these videos that we make now are the ones that are important, so that we don't destroy sort of our monetization. So I mean, you guys,
Got this.
it's pretty straightforward. MG, I mean, it's nothing you have to, because Ken does your stuff and Ken already knows. So that's the interesting thing, because Ken has been doing yours. MG, he already knew about it, so none of his stuff got flagged at all. It's just all of us newbies, like me included, like, the edits that I've done that too. Because Jonah, I was under the same impression, so I talked to Jonah, and she's like, well, I didn't know it was going to be copywritten if there wasn't any words, But of course, the music is copywritten, and then the words are copywritten, and then the artist is copywritten. So depends on I don't know. It's I mean, I've even made some that are copywritten, so I'm certainly not throwing any stones here. You know what I mean? The only one that really hasn't done any, well, the only two people, Jen, and because she's only done one video, and MG because somebody else is a real editor is doing hers that knows the rules. I can edit, Jonah, Sam, we all edit, but we just didn't really know the rules, so we're learning as we go. But our edits are sweet, everything's looking great, so just keep up doing what we're doing. The only thing I would suggest, allow you to do this isn't feedback for any particular person or everybody, but the only thing I suggest is if you're going to get food or you're going to do something and eat it, you should probably explain because I was watching one of the videos and somebody bought food and they said, oh, it looked good, and they ate it and they said it tastes great and everything, but I couldn't recognize it. Like I had no idea what they were eating. Do you know what I mean? So maybe try to explain what it is. Like always keep in mind that you may know, but the people watching probably don't know. Right? I mean, some things are unrecognizable to people that are watching it that are not from the Philippines. So just make sure whenever you have something, you clearly explain what that thing is and then do the experience, right? Also, there's a video where people, a lot of it's in English, but then in the car, it switches to Visaya. So, we already know we're talking about you because Jen.
Yeah, the outreach. Yeah.
So in the car, it's nothing but Visaya, right? So the problem is no translation there either for the Visaya. So the whole car ride, as foreigners are watching, they're like, what the hell's going on? Do you know what I mean? They have no idea. I mean, people are laughing, things are going on or whatever, and so it's like that whole part of the video. It's very tough for somebody who doesn't speak Visaya to follow because it doesn't have the word. So if ever there's Tagalog or Visaya or whatever, any different language, even if somebody bump into somebody that's a foreigner that's Korean, he says something in Korean, we still have to translate it at the bottom because no one's going to.
Okay. Yeah.
Just keep that in mind. But yeah, so really, the only other things I have, I mean, so we went over the stats, we went over what we need to do and how we need to just improve a little bit. But other than that, I think we're doing really well. I mean, I think it's relatively unheard of to be so quick to be monetized and have so many followers. I mean, I've looked at people that have been on YouTube for years, and we're not that far away from them, and we've been on for months. So whatever we're doing seems to be going pretty well, right? We just need to keep it up and then fine tune it, right? So to that point, I'll go around and we'll talk about it. On the side, so Jonah, I believe, has agreed to be our sort of one of our travel hostesses because she's able to travel because she doesn't have a lot of things tying her down to locations, so she can travel over to the Philippines. And I think Sam is going to do some traveling for us as well, right? So we can go and see all the different places. That doesn't mean that they're the only ones traveling. So the thing about it is, I'm stuck as her primary shtick is going to be traveling and showing the Philippines and everything, right? But you guys can all travel and go do things as well. And also, I thought I saw one of your videos, MG, and there was something, I forget which video it was, but there's something in the background. You're like, hey, Passport Bro, we should go do that. Do you remember what video it is? I think they were on like ATVs or something. I don't know. You're on mute. I didn't hear you.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Yeah, now I hear you.
Okay. Every time I see something interesting that I feel like it's going to be a hit or someone's interested in seeing that, I always say to the video, if ever Pastor Bro allows us to do it, then let's go. I always say that.
I love it. I think that's a
Mhm.
great thing. The second thing that you must do after that is send me a message and make me aware because
Okay.
because I don't know. You know what I mean? I mean, you say it in the video, and people are going to be like, wow, everything you asked Passport Bro to do is like you
Yeah.
haven't done. Well, it's because if you don't tell me, I sort of play the videos in the background. Do you know what I mean? Because there's a lot. We do a lot of content. I mean, look, we've been 3 months with over 200 pieces of content. Some of it very long, you know what I mean? And other of it not. But there's just no way I have a time to watch every video and then take notes of what the activity is that you wanted to do to actually go back. So just tell me after the fact, say, hey, listen, in a video 3 months ago, I said, wouldn't it be great if we did this?
Yeah.
So it'd be great if we did that, and then the video could be like, hey, we asked for it, now we got it type of thing, But
Okay.
I have no idea. So if you ever do that in your videos, you gotta let me know after the fact is all I'm saying.
Okay.
I would never know. And that goes for everybody. If you ever want to do something or you say in the video, wouldn't it be great for us to do? Or people comment on your video. This is I think engagement is going to be very important now that we're becoming monetized, more so than the other. So you guys should daily try to look at least your own videos of people that have commented and replied, so you can interact with them. You should also try to spend some time on the Passport Bro team and the chat room and stuff because people are coming in there. And it's kind of crazy that it's like, I know it's the holidays right now, but just having a couple foreigners in there talking to each other, it's sort of like that.
Yeah, Jamie, this Jamie Louise, she sent me a message on Passport Bro's site, and she's asking for like, hello at the MG, do you know Dwayne? And I'm like, who's Dwayne? And she's saying that she keeps chatting with Dwayne
Yeah.
since today, I believe. But I haven't replied to her because I'm outside.
Yeah, he's a guy. So just so you know, like this is a latest member that joined up. So he joined up, and I think he's out of like New York or something like that. And yeah, he just joined up the other day. And how I found out was like I see the memberships in the back, and then I went and looked and saw the YouTube page where so yeah, he's just a guy. Um, I think it's going to happen. Hey Sam, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Oh, hey, welcome Sam.
Thank you. Sorry.
No, it happens. You know what I mean? It's internet connections can be what they are. So
Yeah.
uh, basically, while you're here, do you have anything planned for the New Year's? Are you
Sorry.
are you doing anything for New Year's?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Tomorrow we'll be shooting for tomorrow. We'll be giving
Oh,
away some. Okay, can you hear me?
yeah,
Oh yes. Well, we'll be giving away stuff for tomorrow for the New Year's Eve.
yeah. Well, that's awesome. That brings up a thing. If you guys are doing something for New Year's, try to take some video to show people what it's like New Year's Eve over there. You know what I mean? Whether it's fireworks or whether it's parties. I mean, MG, you're gonna do more of like the kids fireworks stuff. I know. T, I know what you're up to. You're gonna be, yeah. T's
Well,
gonna do it. So,
as usual.
yeah, right. T's gonna be doing what T's doing. Jen, of course, you'll probably be in the province doing something with the family, so something like that. Sam, whatever you're doing. Jonah, whatever you guys are doing. So if we get those, even if if somebody can make a whole video out of it, great. But if nothing else, at least throw up some shorts about what's going on, so people can at least see something. So that'd be great.
Cap. Yeah, we did that for Christmas, but unfortunately, some of the hosts weren't able to celebrate Christmas, so it's just
Yeah,
a Christmas party with friends.
yeah, no, totally cool. We all just do what we can do. You know what I mean? That's just do what we can do. Uh, just always just remember, just grab what we can grab, and just remember that although New Year's over there, um, you guys know what it is and stuff. Our audience is curious. You know what I mean? So I saw, and I just so you know, I saw the guy who joined up. He responded to somebody's video, the back to the Dwayne. He responded to somebody's video, saying something like, he wanted to, he wanted to end up, doing something or going or getting to know people or something like that. So it's exactly who we're sort of, talking to really. It's basically you're going to have a lot of that, and so people like that are going to be on the site. They're going to be sending messages, and you know join just like everybody else who joins. He has so many votes he can cast every month, so who knows? Everybody gets to cast their votes any way they want starting in January, so it's always going to be helpful for people on there to be talking and answering. So I don't know. That's good though. So I think other than that, let's just see what we got coming up. Sam, so are you we're gonna get together, you and me, and then me and Jonah, and then maybe all of us to start talking about what travel we're going to be doing. Where I'm meaning you and Jonah, of course, not me, but where you're going to be going and what you're going to be doing. Because I think it'd be really cool if you were doing some traveling, she was doing some traveling, and somewhere in between your traveling, you met up places. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I don't know. So we have to make a plan about what those video sequences and things are going to be, right? And then Jen and T, we're going to get together on a side note because we'll get together what your guys' plan is to get Jennifer running. I look at it like probably two. I look at it like probably two stages. The first time you go out, you guys do videos and just get her used to doing the videos, that kind of stuff, whatever. The second time you guys meet up, we'll have her camera ready for her, so you guys can shoot videos, but then you can show her, or your editor can show her like how to actually use the camera, because to get used to doing the video, the content is one thing, but then having your own camera and knowing how to control it, set up all the settings, all that kind of stuff, she'll need to know that kind of stuff as well. So I think that's probably best done in two settings, because I think it would just be quite overwhelming if you tried to do it all at once. right?
Yeah, information overload.
It's information overload. So I think that's it. And then you guys can plan to do stuff up and down Cebu, like whether it's, Oslo, Mobile, or Northern, and you guys can meet up and do all sorts of stuff. And to that point, um, because of the location of the Dream Home giveaway land, what we're going to try to do is before the VIP party, like 2 weeks before, whatever, I'm going to see if I can get you guys all to the same island that the land is and do a video, because at the thing, which I'm going to talk about in just a minute, Sam, at the VIP party, we want people to say we're releasing where the property is and everything, but actually have a video of you guys all at the property introducing the property, so that then people there can watch it, but we can also, so that's how we'll sort of announce that. You know what I mean? I've already talked to our attorney. I've already talked to our architect. So they'll be able to be part of that video as well. So they can talk about, here are the papers that you can see this is actually owned land. And the architect can go over the drawings of the house and everything, because after that, whichever one of you, which I'm not going to reveal right now, whichever one of you or two of you are closest to where the land really is, you'll probably have to do a weekly video at the land as the house is getting built. Right? So here's just a quick, like, here's it's being excavating, here they're putting in the foundation, the walls are going up, just sort of, we need to have a weekly video so we can show these people that the house is actually being built. Right? And then we can sort of go over, here's what's coming up next, here's what we should expect next, that kind of stuff. So, but when that happens, I will have the architect on the site as well. So whoever's doing it will do it with the architect on the site. So the architect can also explain what phase of the building we're in, and if we're on track, if we're not on track, because you know how it is building out there. You could be on track and then rain could come in, and then you could be totally off track because it's rained for days that you can't do any work. You know how. So we just have to figure all that out and do videos about that. So we'll talk about more about that. I'll talk about it privately with who's going to be doing it, because obviously we already know where the land is. We're just not releasing it until the party. And then I will talk about, in Skype in our group, away from the live stream, because we don't want to reveal where the land is. We will talk about when we can all get there to the land to do the video. Right? So I want to do that and have it done. So we just need to have the video taken, done, and edited by the time the party is. And Sam, I believe you have final dates on that, right? Can you? Yeah. So if you could talk a little bit about that.
Oh yeah. Yes, as per Jonah's request, we'll be having our VIP party for on February 15th. That is Saturday. And we already talked to the hotel where everyone will be staying, and then also of course the Canadian River is also they're all only waiting for our payment, actually, for our down payment. After that, we're all
So
set.
I just want to make sure everybody's good. We all know, and so what we're waiting for is we're all good with the 15th. The 15th is when it's happening, right? So everybody's good with that. February 15th. If everybody's good with that, this week I'm putting in the deposits for. I think we're getting are we renting out that entire hotel for okay. So we're renting that out, and we're renting out the Canadian Beaver doing that thing. So if we're all good on the 15th, we're making all the deposits this week. Once the deposits are in, the dates are set. Yeah, and so to another point, what we're going to do, and Sam, this is something I want you to work with T on, because sometimes I've seen at the Canadian Beaver they have a little band or two-piece band or something right there on the beach playing. So we want to bring our own sort of local band with us, so they'll play. Because what we don't want is we don't want copywritten music playing while everybody's there trying to film, because obviously we may not be able to use that content if anything copyright's playing. So I think T, and you can speak a little bit on this, T knows a group or a band that we want kind of like beach vibe type kind of music, you know. So it's like because it's on the beach. But T, can you talk about that a little bit? How many people it is and all that kind of stuff, and how that will go down? Because Sam just has to clear that with the comedian Beaver to make sure that those guys.
Okay, so I recently talked to the band. They're a seven-piece band now, six, because one of them like had other endeavors. So they're called Sunset. They're based here in Cebu, and they are basically a beach vibes type of band. And I've talked to them, and they're willing to do it. And I'll talk to you, Bill, about regarding the talent fee and all that. All you just need to know is the equipment, how they can go there, the details and all that. So yeah, they can play their original music and albums, and we can talk to them how we won't be getting copyright issues whenever they play their own songs because it's them. I mean, yeah,
Right.
right. So
Yeah,
that's it, I guess.
Yeah, we'll talk about how they get there. They'll get there like everybody else. They'll all meet at the airport, fly just like we have all the Filipinos coming. Meet at the airport, fly them over. They'll be in the big van with everybody else and bring them in. That kind of. If that
So
works.
they recently released their album, so it's good. We're all good with that. They have a lot of songs in their albums, so we're fine with that. We're gonna go into a meeting with them as well because they're gonna do their own meeting. Sunset, they're gonna have their meeting and they're gonna talk about that because I already sent the details to them, where it is, when it's going to be, and all. So let's just hop onto meeting in Skype within next year
Yeah,
by January. Yeah.
that's cool.
And yes, Jamie, I messaged you on passportbro.team. Please check out my message. You're part of my list, please. Thank you.
Nice. There you go. And hello, Valerie. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, so that's good. Sam, now you have somebody that is quite popular on the old social networks that may be able to promote us. So we may have a meeting with them as well, right?
Oh, oh yeah, I talked to Tia about that actually.
Okay. That's how you did.
Yeah.
What was that like? What was that conversation about?
Well, I just messaged. I actually reached her via email. I said that I want to invite you to our VIP party. We are Passport Bro team, and then I showed her the link of our YouTube channel, and then she replied like, "Hey Sam, yes, I'm interested," something like that. However, until now, I haven't received any response from her because I asked about her availability for a virtual meeting because I am trying to meet you guys so that we can talk for something and then negotiate whatever.
Okay. Yeah, so that's good. So
But I
if we get bands and people that are popular and stuff like that invited too, that's great. Because we got a lot going on. Oh, um, T, do you have the list of the numbers? Do you have the updated spreadsheet of how many people are now officially invited?
Yeah.
And
Okay, I can send it through our Skype GC. Hold on.
Yeah.
Because everyone has access to this one. Hold on. I'm using my phone. Hold on. Let me just copy this.
Because now that we have the real date, the 15th, so now everybody can start inviting. We'll also start making all the. I'll get the group on making all the like swag and stuff, like shirts and
And also the videos. Yeah.
the videos.
Like for
Yeah, we got to do all that. So.
Here you go. Here's the link. Oh shucks. This is the wrong link. My bad. Sorry. Hold on. And to add to that, also Sam talked to me like inviting other influencers as well.
Yeah.
So I decided to talk to a friend of mine who's a beauty queen. She was part of Binibining Pilipinas and also Binibining Cebu. So she is game for that, and I just before I talk to her more about it, I just need all the details and all that. Right now she's based in Macau, so it would be nice if ever we could like have all the details, like the program and all, so that we can book a flight earlier. Because I checked the flight right now from Macau to Philippines, it's around 1K. So yeah, it's a pretty nice deal.
Yeah, so that's the thing. We need to get like, we'll work with Mark, because Mark's usually really good at organizing everything like this. So we're gonna work with Mark to get everybody's flights and stuff. Um, because I mean, we really want to organize this, not just getting flights, but we want to say, hey, listen, we've got groups coming. Like if there's groups, like there might be a group coming from Cebu. So if that's the case, we want everybody to be on the same flight at the same time from Cebu. And if we got a whole bunch of people coming from Mindanao, we want the same flight, the same group, so that they're in these larger, groups of things, so that we're not like having to wait all like one. When we land over there, we don't want to have to wait from like, oh, some people are landing at 8, some 9, some 10, some 11, some are 12, and then we're spending all day just everybody waiting at the airport. That would be very. I wouldn't be happy with that, so I don't think we should put people through that. So I think we just need to get Mark to so when we have the list, I see your list here. We might also want to put sort of where they're located on the list so that we can group buy tickets, right? So we know that everybody that's coming from Cebu is going to land at this time. Everybody that's coming from here is going to land at this time. Because if we do that, and let's say we have one van and it holds, I don't know, 10, 20 people or whatever, we know that if the people from Cebu are going to land at 8 in the morning, and it takes them 2 hours to go back and forth, or 3 or 4 hours, but the next flight isn't going to land for 4 hours, they can go drop this first batch off, come back in time to pick up the second batch. You know what I mean?
So if you click on the other tab of that sheet, there's
Okay.
actually a table there where you can check. We can put their personal info, status of their plane ticket, and what
Okay.
their flight. Yeah, so I already made that
Oh, good.
last month. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just it. So what we have to do right now, so it's empty over there, but if we take the people's names that we already have, if everybody sees it, and whoever knows Alex or Jenna Lynn Funa, the ones that are on my invite list, I obviously don't know anyone. If whoever knows those people could get where they're flying from. We don't really need their home address, but we need to know like what airport they're flying out of. Do you see
Okay.
that? Like,
Yeah.
that's all we need to know, because we want to make sure if we got 3 people flying out of airport A, those 3 people have the same tickets.
Okay.
So when that list gets filled, I think is when we can buy the tickets, because
Got it.
so I think it's really important that here in the first 2 weeks of January, we get everybody, maybe 3 weeks, because it's February 15th. So the first 3 weeks of January, we're going to get everybody invited, because this is going to take some organization to get done properly, right? So if we have everybody that is invited in the first 3 weeks, so do some videos, play some games, give away some slots, figure out amongst everybody in the hostess chat room, like how we're going to do this. Everybody get the people that they're inviting. And by the 3rd week, we'll put a deadline on it. By the 3rd week of January, that's the end of the invite list. Because that 4th week of January, at the latest, we want to buy the tickets, because 2 weeks after that, everybody has to be where they have to be. Because I don't want to still be inviting people the first week or February 10th, when, we have to have flights way before then booked.
Hello, Brill.
Hello.
Excuse
Hey.
me. About my situation, Brill, we don't have a direct flight to Rojas, so we need to pass through the Cebu airport. So what we gonna
But
do?
that's
It's
that's a
expensive.
great point. So what we're going to do then is we have a group that's flying from yours to go to Cebu, and we want to match up your second flight ticket with the group from Cebu. Do you see what I mean? So work with Mark on that, because if you've got 5 or 6 people in that situation, what we'll do is fly you. Like, let's say the Cebu flight's going to leave at 10 in the morning. We'll just have you 4 or 5 leave it, Mindanao, maybe 6 or 7 in the morning, so you're there and you can get on the 10 o'clock flight with everybody else that's coming. So we've got to match people up, because there's going to be. That's why we got to have everybody's name in by January, the 3rd week of January, because there's going to be several weeks where we're going to have to plan stuff like that, so this goes off smoothly, so people enjoy the experience. Do you know what I mean? So
Is it just like 5 people? Each host gets to like invite 5 people.
we're trying to take like, because if
Asking
there's
for
5 of us, so there's 5 of us, right? Or now 6 of us, that's 30 people. We're trying to take, I think, Sam, what's the number that we told him out there? What's the number we're bringing? I can't.
60, yeah. 60, yeah.
60 people?
Yeah. We
Yeah,
prepared a meal for an at least 60 bucks. Yeah.
yeah. So there's 5 of us. So at minimum, we want to be able to take 40, right? But the maximum is called 50. That way we have a 10 slot variation. So we want to take between 40 and 50. So if you figure if we each invite 5, right? So this is how we can do it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hosts plus me, that's 6. So we each invite 5. That gives us 30 people. There's still another 10 at minimum we have to give away, if not 20. So if you have extra people, that's going to be okay. Or we can have like little contests that people can win the trip there. So however we're going to arrange it, if we count on everybody getting their 5, we've got to figure out what we're going to do with the other, 10 to 20 slots that we want to fill. So we're going to have to talk about that in the hostess sort of chat, like what we're going to do with that other 10 to 20 people slot. You know what I mean, MG? So yeah, so we should all invite 5 because we should, instead of just people that we invite, because people tend to invite people they know. And I just don't want this to be a party with everybody we know. We're trying to bring in contestants we don't know. So we have to have, I think, a way for at least half the audience to be people that we don't know that are contestants, not people that we do know that did sign up to be contestants so we could take them to the party. Do you know what I mean? So we have to have a way, I think, of filling out the other 10 to 20 people somehow with contestants that are able to go. I think now that we have a date, I think, T, maybe you could do an explainer video or something. I just say, this is the date, these are the times. But we have to come up with a way that the contestants who want to go can apply to go. And then if we get a certain amount, we do the spin the wheel thing. I like that thing because that's a very rando type of thing. But if only 8 or 10 girls say they can go, we don't even have to spin the wheel because, I mean, we have plenty to fill up that. You know what I mean? But let's say 25 say they want to go, we have to spin the wheel.
Okay.
So I think we do something like that. So I think there has to be a video that says somebody who wants to be invited, all expense paid trip to the VIP party. Here's the thing: you got to be a contestant, right? And you got to submit your name to somebody. And then the second week of January, whatever deadline we put on it, we will announce the winners who get to go. And of course, like I said, if under 20 people are able to go, well, then we get to announce everybody won. Right?
Okay. Got it.
So that's it. And then if that still doesn't work, if we put a deadline on that sort of contest the second week of January, at least if we know we each have 5, and let's say only 5 of those people join up, then we know we're only, 35 people. Then we'll talk about how we're going to go out and source another 5 or 10 people.
Okay.
Okay. So that's it. So we got to update that spreadsheet. And like I said, anybody who knows Alex, or look at the spreadsheet of the 2 people that I've invited so far. If anybody knows where they're from or whatever, if they could update that for me, that'd be awesome. Because I've
Yeah, I think MG knows Alex G.
Okay. And the other one, who knows the other person?
Not sure. Was that
Sam, because she came from Davao.
Okay. So just make sure that gets updated. And I mean, I'm probably going to have the toughest time filling my other 3 slots because I don't interview or know people. You know what I mean? So what I try to do is I'll just get on your guys' rando like live streams, and then see if anybody's talking and see if anybody wants to go, and then I'll just invite them type of deal. because I have no other way really to know anybody.
Yeah, dibs on Jamie, Brill.
Oh yeah, see, I was gonna pick up Jamie, but
No, she's mine.
yeah, you got her all right. So,
Yeah, she's from Manila though, so I'm trying to communicate with her. I hope you're still here, Jamie.
yeah. So, yeah, okay, well that's cool. Yeah, Jamie spends a lot of time. She spends a lot of time in the chat room too. I don't know if you guys know that, but she does spend a lot of time in the.
Yeah, I always see her saying hi, hi,
Yeah.
hi.
Yeah, she's always back there. So she spends a lot of time outside, which is great, especially rolling into January because there's going to be, people in there wanting to send messages and talk and stuff like you were saying earlier, MG. I mean, there are. So last thing before we go, does anybody? Well, I'll say the last thing and then I'll see if anybody has anything. So, Clark is near my home. Maybe. So yeah, Jamie says Clark Airport.
I go back to the airport.
Let's just communicate in the Passport Pro team channel or site rather, Jamie,
Yeah.
because I sent you a personal message, a private message there.
And on
Maybe
the
I can add you on the social media and then we can talk because it's easier.
because we'll get all that arranged. So, Jen, when are you going to Cebu to meet up with T? And T, what are you guys doing? Do you guys have that arranged?
So I'm trying to think about something. I was really thinking about visiting restaurants with Jen, and then we can try out some restaurants while we're what do you call this? Getting to know each other, and of course, telling her all about like being host and all that
Okay.
while we're enjoying food. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, for me, I have to be in Cebu on the 6th of January. I think either I can stay there longer than that or maybe go to Cebu before 6th. And depends on you, T. Like
No
once you're
pressure. I'm
available.
just here. I will adjust to you. So I'm just here. You can just
Are
come
you
anytime.
I don't know, like maybe like 4th. I'll be 4th because I need to go back in the province. Like I mean here on the 6th also. So
Okay. Sure.
I have to be
So
on
we're
Cebu
gonna meet
before
up on the 4th. Got it.
4th
January 4th.
or 5th. I mean, okay, 5th.
I mean, Jen, it's up to you. I'm here. It's you who's coming here.
No. Well. I'll
Anytime that's
message.
convenient for
I'll
you.
message you for the
Honestly,
date.
like I'm
Thank
free.
you.
Got you.
Thanks, Steve.
You know what
Got
you
you,
should do,
Jen.
Jen? You should stay at that New Star Hotel. You guys should eat there.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you.
You should.
Sana all.
Oh. No, T and I should go if you are
I'm
letting
gonna
me
visit you there, of
going to
course.
let me stay there. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go there.
That's what I'm
T.
saying.
Yes, please.
That's what I'm saying. If you get a room there, then you guys could. There's a lot of really nice restaurants in there.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
Yeah.
We can
Yes.
try out Martino and then we can go to El Corso. There's a lot of things to do near New Star. There's some seaside as well.
it's right next to some seaside.
Hmm.
So you
Yeah, I
can do a
know.
lot of stuff in that area. So you could do stuff inside New Star, which would be a great video. Like if for Jen to be on, like, here I am, I'm in Cebu, I'm staying at New Star, and then do a little tour of that place because that place is like super fancy, super nice.
Yeah, it's quite big. There's a casino.
Yeah,
There's a lot of things. There's a mini mall.
Right. And there's a mall, and then you could do video walking through there, and then you could stop and eat lunch and sit down and talk about doing like being a host and all that kind of stuff. So we made for a nice video inside there. And then when you go outside, I mean, it's around everything.
Yeah. And it's gonna be my first time there at New Star, Jen. So you're not alone. I haven't been inside there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Because I haven't been there too.
I feel like garbage whenever I go in. Like, murag trapo. So
like
I
don't
try
know.
to avoid it. Like I feel so trashy, like in my trashy clothes, going to New Star, a 5-star hotel. Like, oh my god, I'm avoiding it. I'm just gonna go to Seaside where I feel like a normal person.
Well, the thing about it is we want to show everything. We want to show like the budget stuff, but we want to show the nice stuff too, because everybody that comes over there has a different budget and they have a different sort of like desire of how what they find as to be comfortable. So I don't think we can just do a bunch of fancy stuff, and I don't think we can just do a bunch of like, like hostel type of stuff either. I think there has to be like,
A
there's
balance.
yeah, and I don't think we've really done a really upscale sort of fancy thing yet. So I think that's good.
Yeah.
Talk to Sam about meeting MG and Jonah over at Rancho Bernardo. I don't know if you guys know where that's at, but look it up.
Why them only? What about us, Jen and me?
We are now all friends.
Yeah. So,
What about us? What about everything we've been through, huh?
One place, different content.
right. Well, no, because I don't think Jen and T, I don't think you guys hit Boracay yet. So that's what I was thinking.
Jen, we're gonna go to Palawan. No Boracay for us. Palawan.
So we don't have any Palawan stuff. So maybe Palawan's a good idea.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely. Yep.
Because you got to understand, like, if you try to go, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you try to go from like Boracay to Palawan, you have to go either fly up to Manila or fly down to Cebu to go over. There's no, or you got to take this
Direct flight. Yeah.
or you got to take this boat. Yeah, you'll leave Boracay, they'll fly you to Manila, or they'll fly you to Cebu, and then they'll fly you to Palawan. So you guys are already in Cebu. Why don't you just go over to Palawan? I mean,
Yep.
it's that whole triangle thing that's going on. So that'd be great for you guys if you guys are doing, because we haven't done Palawan. And then Rancho Bernardo is a really nice, fancy place as well. And so,
It's in Cebu, right? Rancho Bernardo.
no.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
No. Somebody look it up. Does anybody know? Let's see the first to tell me where it's at. Let's see this.
Hey Siri.
I think it's in Bataan.
Okay.
What?
There you
In
go.
Bataan.
Bataan is 30 minutes away from
No.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I can go there right
Here's the
now.
thing. That's
Oh my
why.
God.
That's why I said you'd meet up with MG. You see, it's all coming together. So
I know all parts of Luzon. Come here, let's
Yeah.
go.
So there you go.
Let's go, MG, my best friend.
Oh my bestie!
Yeah.
Ouch, guys. Jen,
I
we're
want to
best
feature.
friends
I
now, Jen.
really want to feature the Zambales. Huy, we really are like
Let's go,
Zambales,
T.
I don't know you
Zambales
anymore,
Beach. Let's
MG. I
go.
don't know you anymore, MG. It's gonna be us and Jen. We're gonna go places. I don't
There are
know.
going to be drinks in Zambales. I want you to come here.
Like
Let's go na.
drinking. Why do you think I like drinking?
You,
I did not
you, you're the content using drinks.
Yeah. He's like, how did I get the reputation of being the drinker here?
Right. It was Brill's
Just look
idea.
at her drinking right now.
Okay. To be honest, it was Brill's idea at first, okay? Like the light or drink something. It wasn't me. He put this on me.
And then after you
What are you talking about? T, you were drinking way before I even knew you.
Yeah.
No, I graduated. I tried to stop, and then Real said, "Hey T, why don't you make a liar drink thingy?" And then I'm here now. Look at me. I'm drinking even now. So yeah.
So it's my fault somehow.
I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
That's a good content. You make the Filipinos drunk. I
Oh, right.
interview them.
That's
Let's
right.
go.
Next thing you know,
I came.
Jonah's going to end up pregnant. That's going to be my fault because it was my fault.
Oh my God! Let's not go there, guys.
Because
Oh my God!
Jonah!
How did we get from drinking to there?
No.
I didn't do anything, lady. No. I just made suggestions. You don't have to.
I'm raising a white flag right now. I'm kidding. Raising a white flag. Not saying anything anymore. Goodbye.
So yeah, so that'll be an awesome. But that's what we have to really work on too, because we don't want to double up trips, right? We don't want to go places that some of the team has already gone. So we haven't done Rancho Bernardo, and I know that's really the reason I brought up Sam, Jonah, you guys doing trips, because somebody could go up to Chicago and then fly up and go sort of that route, and somebody could go the other route, sort of. Up from the bottom, the Batangas sort of thing, and somebody could come down from the BGC sort of way, and then everybody could meet sort of like in Rancho Bernardo for that, and then this other group could be hitting up like El Nido and Coron, and all of that, Port Princess, that Palawan stuff. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of opportunity. I think we just need to organize some things and get a hold of these facilities and see if we can video there, because I don't know if you guys have seen Rancho Bernardo before or not, but I mean, it's a huge, just
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
it's crazy. And then, you could go over, they have a whole room up there where people can get married and have ceremonies and stuff. But I mean, the artwork for the ceilings and the gold and the chandeliers, I mean, it's just something people should see. You know what I mean? So I just think hey, Jamie, thanks. Yeah, everybody's trying to go around and just see what's going on in the Philippines and have fun and talk to people and just see what's going on. Different
Yeah,
problems.
there's a lot of islands,
Yeah.
and there's 5 of us, so we can travel every inch of the Philippines. So yeah.
Okay, let me see all the hostesses. Put your hands in front of the camera. I'm going to ask you a question. I don't want you typing. Put your hand, both hands, Jen, Sam.
What is
I got
this?
both hands. MG, both hands. How many islands does the Philippines have? No one moves.
Low tide, high tide.
Huh?
Low
Seven-
tide or high
seven-
tide?
Oh, okay.
7,000
Low
Cameron
tide, 7,102.
Islands.
What is it? What number do we have?
I actually
7,000 Cameron Islands.
Anybody else?
7,718.
Okay.
Depends.
Depends.
Depends. Sometimes 7,102, di ba?
I'm not
Anybody?
sure. I just know high tide or low tide.
7,000 Cameron
Okay.
Islands.
Somebody go search it and tell us what the real number is.
Hey Siri,
Oh my
how many
god.
islands in the Philippines?
Hey Siri, shut up.
7,641.
7,107. 7,107 islands.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
right.
What is a Cameron?
7,000 Cameron
Right.
Islands.
Cameron.
Yeah. So I go. So yeah.
What is?
So there's a lot of things to see is the point.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places to go. But we should also do stuff off the beaten track that people haven't seen or heard of. Do you know what I mean? Like there's some pretty isolated islands.
Yeah, like Camotes. A lot of things to do in Camotes.
Yeah. I think everybody should meet for the Mango Festival also over in Ramirez. Like I think that goes on in May or something.
Mm-hmm.
So
Panagbenga Festival in
Where is
Baguio.
yeah, that's what we need to know. We need to know everybody put in like the festivals that are close to them that they know about stuff because we definitely want to hit those.
Yeah, Sinulog is coming up as well here in Cebu.
Yeah, I know that's a big one. Definitely we should.
Yeah.
get that.
Drinking again. Oh, street party. Ah.
Yeah, that's a big.
Oh God.
Yeah. And look, I'm going on camera going, T, I don't think you should drink at it. Everybody heard that, right? I don't think.
I love how you're just washing your
Now
hands.
I'm
Thank you.
also of T's drinking problems. I think that-
Yeah. My drinking problem. Oh my God. But it's gonna be a street party now because I think Cebu is gonna celebrate Sinulog back in Mango Avenue. So God, so many people.
yeah, it's gonna be
Go away, go away.
just gonna be packed.
Yeah, it will be because a few years back, I don't know if you guys didn't know this, but a few years back, Sinulog was celebrated in SRP, and they're not really allowing street parties anymore, like what you used to know about Sinulog. So now they're bringing it back here in the city. So I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see. Yes.
Yeah, I like that too, Jamie. I like to see all the hostesses. I like to see all these hostesses together too because it's just to see them do stuff and do stuff as a group. I think what we'll have too in 2025 is we'll have like a company getaway, right? But the getaway is just really all you hostesses getting away somewhere. You know what I mean? And all be videoed and stuff. Think of it like your company vacation or something. You know what I mean?
Just know that you guys aren't gonna get drunk.
Okay,
Like,
Jamie.
I'm not.
Oh, that's what happened.
Get
to
ready,
and Joe.
MG.
Oh my god.
I know Jen doesn't drink, so good luck, Sam.
Yeah, no.
You told me your favorite drink. That's on you.
So, BGC, we're definitely doing stuff in BGC and Makati and stuff like that because obviously, those are places that,
Wild Girls.
Yeah, but that's a lot of places where, kind
A
of
lot of tourists go to.
yeah, because it's more like those areas are like really westernized. You know what I mean? Like you know how those places are. So we're definitely doing those. So everybody sees this. So who's ever going to hit up whenever you have it on the list, definitely include Jamie in a dinner or something if she wants to be seen on the channel. And don't worry, in February you're going to be seen anyway at the party. It looks like
Yeah,
that whole
mine.
videos. Yeah, we know, T. You ever?
I'm very territorial
There
with
we go.
mine. Hi, Jamie.
T's list. Just make it clear. So, okay. So I think we're good. I think everything's good. I think we're all understand. We got a lot of stuff we got to do. I think in the hostess group area and Skype. So let's just keep that going. We know what Jen Tier MG. What kind of shoot you got coming up?
The volunteer thingy. That's gonna be held maybe on the 2nd of January because some of the volunteers actually went back to work, and the next holiday that they're going to have is the 1st, 2nd, and
Okay.
3rd. So I'm gonna be doing that, but it's not only like the outing for volunteers. It's actually a lot that we're gonna do. We're gonna have some feeding program for the the Eta tribe, and we're gonna visit some waterfall hidden gems in Zambales, and we're gonna do a game. It's like a game, like how famous videos that are being shot in
Mhm.
Philippines. It's very, very popular these days. Like, alam mo hindi, you know that you like
Which one?
naglalaro
Yeah,
ako o
yeah. I was
ikaw.
thinking about that. Like, nagbobola ako ng kulangot
It's
ikaw.
Nagpo-follow ika. It's a game. I want that content because it's very funny, and I'm gonna try to explore the beach in Zambales, just at least one or two resort, just to like have an adventure. Where can I see drunk Filipinas and get to know your answers? Hmm.
Okay.
I'm not gonna explore the Zambales just yet. It's just like one resort. Relax ka lang, T. Zambales is like whole long island, very very long. But if I'm gonna go to Anawangin, I will really want you there, T. Anawangin Cove. It's it's good.
Sam, what do you got coming up?
Well, I'm still editing a lot of videos, and then tomorrow, as what I have said, we'll be having a New Year's giveaway for this upcoming New Year's Eve, and yeah, still waiting for the travel thingy that we just talked about earlier, something like that.
Okay, yeah, we got to work that out. Hey, Jules. So yeah, we got to work that out. So we'll have a meeting. Maybe it's going to be busy here. The next, like obviously, the next 2 or 3 days. So maybe we'll figure out the second or the third to have a meeting with you. What I want to do is I'd like to have a meeting with you, Sam, and then a meeting with Jonah, and then a meeting with all three of us, because then we can sort of blend that travel together. It's the same thing. And then we'll bring in, once we know where we're going to be, it might be, if we work out the Rancho Bernardo thing, then we'll get MG into the thing to see that because it's really close to her place, so we can organize that. And then I want to do the same thing with T and Jen, so that they can sort of get together on their little thing, because I do think you guys should go to Palawan. I do, because we don't have any Palawan stuff. So,
Have you been there, Jen? Have you been to Palawan? Not yet. Same. It's gonna be new to us.
it should be fun.
The first time.
You know what I mean? I'm sure Boracay was nice. How was Boracay, Sam? For Jonah, how was it? You guys like it?
Well, it was really nice in there. There's a lot of tourists.
Yeah.
Everything is so expensive.
Because of the tourists. So
Yeah, but it's all worth it. Yeah, it's all worth it.
yeah.
And it's
Oh
nice.
yeah. It's Boracay, man. I know. So we need a.
We're just really lucky that the accommodation that we had was on promo. So nakatipid.
Somebody needs to volunteer to learn how to kite surf and get drug across the ocean a little while. So make that video.
There we go again with the kite surf. I mean, it's fun.
Raise your hand, whoever wants to step up for that. But hey, you'll learn a skill out of it. But it will be funny to get drugged across the ocean in the kite. But it is funny.
Can we take out the kite and the surfing only?
No, because that kite.
You can make Jonah do that,
Oh,
Will.
God.
Sam, you
I can do
You
that.
can make Jonah
Yeah.
do that.
I mean, dude, it's a trip to Boracay just for some fun. I mean, you get so what? You'll get drugged around the ocean
Yeah.
for like an hour, looking silly. But hey, it's a free trip to Boracay. Look silly for an hour.
Yeah, I can do that. Everything. Whoa.
Yay,
Everything.
taking one for the team. There we go, Jonah. Nice.
Yeah,
Go, Jonah.
Please wear a one
I love
piece suit.
adventure tea, you know.
Yes, please wear a one piece suit or a rash guard.
Oh,
Just,
right.
just a tip.
Definitely do that because I mean, you will get drugged across the ocean, and you know we don't.
Gonna
wanna-
get nude content on
Yeah, we
YouTube
can't have
after
that.
you.
Whole different channel.
Jonah, just saying.
Right. What root you the rash guard, put on the little the light vest and all that stuff. So,
Well, I'm looking out for Jonah, okay? We don't
Yeah,
want
yeah.
like nude content on YouTube. It's
Well,
gonna be
yeah.
bleep.
yeah, we'd get in so much trouble. And we'd probably get closed down. They're like, dude, this isn't the site for that. So, we don't
So
know.
rash guard or one piece, okay, Jonah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
gonna be dragged across the ocean.
You are. It's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be funny. But you have fun. Listen, they do these. Listen, when you learn, they have a 3-day class. So you do it like an hour or two a day for 3 days. So you do that for 3 days. You get class by that third day. You're gonna be up in kite surfing. So I mean, dude, it's so worth it. You know what I mean? Because then you'll be a kite surfer, kinda. You know what I mean? So that'll be a kind of cool skill to have.
I love that there's a kind at the end.
You're kind of a kite surfer. I mean, you've got. I mean, you're gonna be able to stick up on the thing. That'll be nice.
Yeah, Jonah, thank you so much for doing this for
Yeah.
all of us,
Yeah, yeah,
from
yeah.
all your beloved hosts. Thank you for taking
No,
on.
I don't know how to do that. But I'll try to.
Yeah, that's
Good
exactly
luck.
that's exactly what we want.
I
We
try
want
to learn
somebody
it.
that doesn't know how to do it exactly because that's the best, right? That's the whole shtick. I mean, the whole thing is it's gonna be funny because then it also teaches somebody that wants to kite surf. If here's somebody that knows nothing about kite surfing and come day one, here's how it looks. Day two, day three, you're kite surfing. So they can sort of say, well, maybe I can learn to do this too then. So there's a point to it. Do you know what I mean? So, because some people like to go and have recreation like that. You know what I mean? So recreation stuff's fun, whether it's hiking or those ATVs. You guys know what those are? Those little, they look like quad. They're like motorcycles that have 4 wheels. And you take them through the mountains and you have fun. Stuff like that. Horseback riding, activities. Think activities. Because people will want to do activities. So, okay. Anybody need anything else? I think we're all on. Where is that located? I don't even know where that's located, T.
As you mentioned, like water excursions, whatever Jen comes here, when
Yeah.
she comes here, I'm gonna bring her to Danasan Eco Park. There's a lot of adventure there and a lot of tourists.
Where is that?
It's in Liloan or Compostela, somewhere there.
Oh,
Ah,
Consolacion.
that's
So there's ATV,
North Cebu.
there's wakeboarding, so we can try that out. So we can make content while you're here, and you can experience an adventure as well.
Those are gonna be new to me. I never did that
Same,
before.
same.
Actually,
that's
Yeah.
great.
it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want stuff you've never done. That's great.
I'll plan it out. Just show up, okay?
Oh yeah, I will. For sure.
You can learn on the
Sure,
spot.
sure.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be funny. So, okay. Anybody have anything else? Everybody good? Okay. Well, just keep in mind everything that we talked about, especially the monetization stuff. It's important. And I'll get with you guys on the side. We'll start planning out all the travels, the trips, the activities, how you guys will meet up with each other, all that kind of stuff. And I'll talk to the two people that are going to be closest to the um, land for the Dream Home build and let them know that they'll sort of be like the weekly commentators of the build, if you will. But for the launch, I definitely need to schedule probably that's why I want to have the girls that are going to do the VIP stuff done by the third week, because that last week in January, I think I'm going to have to send you guys all out to the property where the Dream Home is, because we need to have time to not only shoot that, but somebody needs to edit it. Do you know what I mean? So we need to knock that out, ready for the party on the 15th. So, okay, so we're good. Go ahead, T.
Sorry, do you want me to create a program for the VIP party?
Yeah,
A program like what we're gonna do, because
Yeah.
it would be nice like to have something like a welcoming game, something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So working the hostess thing and get everybody's ideas and stuff, but we really want to sort of an agenda put together about what the activities are going to be and when are we going to announce the winner of the NMAX, right? When are we going to announce where we're revealing the land, that kind of stuff. What do you
Okay, I'll
think?
just create the draft and then you guys can suggest, because I know Sam's got a lot of things to do with
Yeah.
all the bookings and all that, so I can help out.
Yeah, she's taking care of, making sure that the Canadian Beaver's booked and the hotel's booked. But we'll get Mark to make sure all the flights are organized and stuff. So we're also going to need probably phone numbers to all these people, because I'm not really sure how it works over there if you buy somebody else a ticket. You know what I mean? Like how he's going to contact them and say, here's your ticket. Or if everybody just shows up with their ID at the airport, if that works. I'm not really sure. So we have to work out those details. So make sure you get these people's contact information for Mark, just in
Okay.
case he needs something from them. I don't know. And offboarding really never happens unless you guys do international, right? Like no one's going to get offboarded because you're flying to other places in the Philippines, right? Offboarding is a thing that happens to people that are trying to leave the country, right? Not people that are just going other places.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about that.
Just delays in flight. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's a worldwide fun activity waiting around for those flights. But as long as, because I know there's this offboarding, I think it's specifically to international travel. I just wasn't sure, because what I don't want is some of the girls showing up and somebody get offboarded but that's not okay. That's not the way it works. That's cool. I just didn't know how it works, because obviously as a foreigner, I never get offboarded for anything, right? So I don't even know how that works. But so it's all good. All right. Well, cool. If you guys need anything, just let me know. But we will have these conversations on the side. We'll get everything organized. We'll get the travel plan. And this way, if we do a really good job planning trips and travel, we can take care of the expenses of the trip and travel before the whole thing starts. That way, you're not in the middle of the trip and say, hey, we're short this, can you do this? I'm like, but dude, I'm not even by my computer, and I feel stressed and stuff like that. So I'd rather give you the money for the whole trip up front, so I don't have to worry, because I worry about you girls, believe it or not. Like if I send you somewhere and like you're close to running out of money or you need something, like I worry about you because you're over somewhere else. So I'd rather just take care of that all up front.
Got it.
Cool. All right. Well, if you guys need anything else, let me know. If not, have a great New Year's. And I'm sure I'll text people in between, but I got a lot of stuff to do. But I'll be back at it like the second or meeting before that. Definitely hit me up. I'll definitely be on those meetings. And let's have a great 2025. Everything's going great, girls.
Happy New Year. Woo!
Hi, Brill. Brill, excuse me,
See
Brill.
you guys.
Oh, Jonah.
Brill, can I
Jonah
adjust
said
my
something.
schedule?
Oh, what's up?
Jonah said something.
Hello. Can I adjust my schedule on my live stream, Brill,
Okay.
next week?
Do you need to change it? Yeah,
Thank you,
just
Brill.
tell me what.
Yeah,
tell me
next
what you
week.
need to change it to, the time, and just message me and I'll do that. No problem.
Okay,
Cool.
thank you, Brill.
Yes.
All right. And
Road
Jen,
to 40K. Let's go.
And Jen, don't worry about live streams now until you get your camera and stuff, right? So you need to learn to use the camera. You need to learn how to do it. So don't worry about that. You'll worry about that maybe towards the end of January. But for now, just concentrate on learning the camera, learning how to get the video and what to do, places to go. Worry about that stuff for now.
I got you, Jen. I
Okay.
got you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah,
T.
everybody will help you.
See
So if
you
you have
soon.
questions, just ask the hostess group because they all know stuff. Like even Jonah and Sam and stuff, they know how to edit. They know how to do everything. So just ask questions if you have them. They're all really awesome.
Does
I know.
Jen knows Real Right? Like she has her own editor now, right?
Yeah. So what I asked to do is Ken to watch her videos as well. So until she gets up to speed to editing, I'll have him do it.
Okay.
So
Got it.
he'll be watching her. Okay. Everybody good?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Thank
Happy New Year, everyone.
Bye.